Welcome to the Psyche Pilot channel, where we discover the secrets of the mind and improve our lives.
Have you ever labeled yourself or others negatively based on a single mistake or behavior? Welcome back to our series on thinking errors. Today we're delving into the realm of negative labeling. Labeling, a common thinking error, is the act of attaching negative labels to oneself or others based on mistakes or undesirable behaviors. This mental habit can lead to skewed evaluations and feelings of guilt or inadequacy. It's like painting a detailed portrait with just one color. Does that sound fair or accurate? Hardly. Consider this. After a failed attempt at a task, you might find yourself thinking, "I'm a failure." This is a classic example of negative self-labeling. Instead of falling into this trap, challenge the label. Evaluate the event based on effort and circumstances. Remember, failing at a task does not make you a failure, it makes you human. Now let's shift our focus from self to others. Imagine a colleague who has been late in delivering tasks a few times. It's easy to label them as lazy, isn't it? But instead of jumping to conclusions, try to understand the reasons behind the delay. Offering help or advice can be much more beneficial than assigning labels. And what about relationships? Have you ever labeled your partner as uncaring based on a single incident where they didn't participate in preparing for an important event? It's crucial to discuss the situation with your partner to better understand their motives. Attaching labels can create a permanent negative perception, which can be detrimental to the relationship. So, how do we overcome this error of labeling? Practicing fact-based thinking and distinguishing between the act and the identity is key. It's also important to cultivate empathy for yourself and others and avoid making premature judgments. Keep in mind that mistakes are specific actions and do not reflect the entire value of a person. In conclusion, we've seen how the error of labeling can lead to unnecessary stress and tension. By shifting our thinking towards a more positive and appreciative mindset, we can significantly improve the quality of our interactions. Remember, labels are for jars, not for people. Stay tuned for our next video where we explore another common thinking error. Thank you for joining us on this journey to better understanding our minds.